Ooh.
Yeah.
Another one.
Bourbon.
Oh, this is a stout.
Yeah, it's a
Stout.
bourbon.
Hey, welcome back to Beverage Hunters. We're sticking with the darkness in today's episode.
That was my nickname in high school.
Ooh, the darkness.
Yeah, cover my face. Yeah, cover it. Yeah.
Dragon. Oh, it did.
This is the only thing that matters. Focus.
Do it.
Come on.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. Cool label, pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout, 11% ABV.
Woo! I've seen this around and I've been waiting to pick it up, and Dave just happened to bring it today. Thanks,
How
Dave.
about that?
Very excited.
Throughout the ages, Dragon's Milk has been a term used to describe potent ales that were bestowed in celebration at the end of a journey. Our signature stout carries on the tradition today. Roasted malt delivers notes of coffee and chocolate, married in sweet undertones of vanilla and oak from a 3-month stay in bourbon barrels to create a truly legendary blend of flavor. Cool, that's pretty
Hey,
simple.
man.
Well said. Well said. Woo! All right, here we go. Crack it open. Subscribe, like. Let us know if you tried Dragon's Milk.
And this one's pretty much all year round. You can pick it up in a lot of stores.
I have seen the
pretty
big
common.
22-ounce
Yeah,
bottle
big
at
22s.
Costco. You can pick it up there.
I was kind of surprised on this. Ooh. I think this came from Costco too, actually.
I think they had those little 4-packs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's light on the bourbon.
Definitely barreled. Dave's a big fan of the barrel aged. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I've had a couple that I've enjoyed, and then I've had others where that barrel flavor kind of overtakes what I.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to find a good balance. I mean, I just had a barrel age, which I did post just the picture and the write up on it on our Beverage Hunters Facebook page, and it was very disappointing.
Really?
It tastes like we get the bourbon or the whiskey right off the bat. It was good and strong, but then it was supposed to have all this like blackberry and caramel and chocolate.
Wow. Too much going on.
But there was nothing going on. It was water.
Well, that's what I mean. They probably were trying too many things in one drink, and it just didn't mash.
It was very disappointing.
That's a bummer.
And
All right.
Dragon's Milk.
Let's go ahead
Got some Dragon's
give
Milk.
it a try. Whoa. Vanilla? Is that vanilla? I get some vanilla.
You get the bourbon.
There's definitely vanilla.
It's not an
bourbon.
overpowering bourbon.
Back end bourbon.
You get some vanilla in there, yeah.
Almost an oaky flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, oak. I get this strong like tree bark oak flavor kind of thing.
I love the aftertaste.
Yeah.
I don't like the mouthfeel or like the initial when it hits my tongue and I'm actively drinking it.
Right after you swallow
it's just a little too much for me.
Yeah, right after you swallow it, I get a lot of that bourbon. Like, it attacks your mouth, and then it kind of dissipates to this nice,
like creamy vanilla.
Yeah, creamy vanilla.
I like that.
Oak.
I like that part of the ride when it like calms down a little bit.
It's definitely one you would kind of want to take a drink, let it sit for a second.
Well,
enjoy
any
it.
bourbon barrel age, you don't want to just
Hammer down.
You don't want to hammer it like a Budweiser.
Right.
Yeah,
They're made for sipping, man. They're made for sipping.
Yeah, if you're a bourbon barrel aged or a stout fan
Yeah.
in general, you just want to sip on these.
Yeah.
And for what this one is, like I said, you can get this one all year round, and it's pretty cheap.
Who brews it? Is it Dragons Milk? The name of the brewery?
Masters of Barrel Aging, Dragons Milk Cellar.
It must be the name of the brewery. I believe it's
Brewed and bottled by New Holland Brewing Company.
Oh, it's
New Holland Brewing. Okay.
Yep.
So okay.
Independent. They got the logo.
Hey,
Right on.
I'll be talking to you guys soon.
Okay.
So New Holland, does it say where it's from?
Holland, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm Michigan.
All right, another great Michigan beer. All right.
Well, it's a Michigan.
Hopefully it's not from Flint.
Oh, we would just assume that's water if it's from
God, I hope not.
Flint water. This is what it tasted like. It's just stout, guys. It was barrel-aged water. All right, scores. I'm going to give this a 7.6. I'll go 7.6 with it.
You guys can probably tell, you specifically, by my facial expressions every time this hit my tongue. This ain't me, dog. It's not terrible by any means. I'm not saying that.
Just not for you.
Just not for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5. Not good, not bad.
just right there.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And, like
And
I said,
again, the barrel aged thing is just I feel like I've disliked more of them than I've liked. The barrel aged one we tried at Black Spruce was pretty good.
That was really good.
That one was really good.
Yeah.
Every other one I've tried is just like whatever, the thing that it adds, which obviously people like, that's why they make it, doesn't sit right on my palate.
yeah.
So,
Like I said, to me, so yeah, you know me with barrel aged stuff. I said this one, I said, yeah, it's all year round. You can pick it up everywhere.
That's true. It's not a
So it's
seasonal
mass
thing.
Which is cool.
produced. It's nothing, limited edition.
Yeah, that is a very good point, dude. This is a mass produced.
It's
beer.
great for
Yeah.
what it is. But if I'm going
For
to,
being a mass produced, though, it is a pretty good.
it is. So I'm going to give it 2 scores.
Okay.
For what that is, for being a mass produced, I'm going to give it about an 8.4, 8.5.
Okay.
But as for a bourbon barrel aged stout, 6.5.
Okay. So there you go. 2 different scores.
I'm
I
not
mean,
sitting here melting in my bar stool.
I mean, how
And I've had some which
how mass produced are we talking? Because do breweries get the independent label if they're like pumping out huge quantities of this stuff?
They get the independent label if they're not owned by a big
A
brewery
larger
distributor.
conglomerate. Right,
Like
But I mean, if
Anheuser-Busch,
that's my
Coors.
question: is
Yeah.
if they're if it's that big of a deal where they're distributing that much, I mean, is it still a small company doing that?
Yeah,
I don't know anything about New Holland, so.
So
Yeah.
I from what I gather from Independent Brewers Association, they have to be independent.
Right.
So these
Yeah.
guys are
Right, so they'd have
they
to be.
brew and they distribute themselves, and that's why they're still able to have that independent label.
Because this is like one of the only barrel aged stouts you're going to find in the middle of summer.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
They are a very limited beer.
And one of the only ones that is mass produced like that you can find in more than just one store. So that's really cool. And more than one state as well.
Yeah. 'Cause,
So-
yeah, and I'm sure it's obviously it's nationwide.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it came from fucking Michigan and we're in Oregon, so yeah, I would assume.
All right, so there you have our thoughts on Dragon's Milk. What's your thoughts down below in the comments? We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Cheers.